Well, hello there, YouTube. I've got the Waze app screaming at me in the background. There's something going on. Although she's telling me to take the normal route. Everything's red around here. There's fire engines and everything else going around. But anyway, the reason I signed on kind of early here and not on a back road or something. This is what's very irritating, is these people they want to go all the way over. Watch this, is probably what it's going to do. Yeah, they want to go all the way over to the left lane. So they'll wait until both lanes are clear before they go. And you just get stuck. But anyway, what? I hope you guys can't hear that. Maybe you can, I don't know. But I'll get to the point, I swear. What you are looking through is the second Hero 4 Black Edition. Got an email both from GoPro saying you can either replace it through us or you can replace it through your retailer. And well, I bought it from work, but they were a little spooked at work because the Takaraki guys were mentioning that they don't deal with the GoPros, the returns and stuff. You got to deal with them direct. Well, I talked to a much higher guy yesterday, as I posted in a video, and he goes, I don't have a problem taking them back. He goes, whatever, however many it takes to get it right, do it. So anyway, the guys at work still a little spooked, which I can understand. Get stuck with, a couple, $300, $500 cameras. So anyway, I got an email and they basically said, I can return it to the retailer if you got it from a brick and mortar, which technically we are. And it'll get taken care of that way. They'll honor, a retailer returning it. Ooh, look at that. His little Honda was not gonna let me go. Oh, you snuck a spot. I'll sneak one too. God damn. Well, watch how much you just suddenly grab a handful of throttle. This thing liable to pop a wheelie on you. But anyway, so I showed him the email. Everybody's comfortable with it. And plus that guy, whoever this head guy is at Takaraki, he apparently has a lot to do with GoPro. He said it was cool, and GoPro said it's cool, so I took another camera, swapped her out, so we'll see how she works. I'm doing something different that I normally don't do, and this, is not going to have any effect on it because it did it whether I was doing it this way or not. But most of the time I kept the Hero 4s set up in the Cena setup with the Cena audio pack. But I didn't want to deal with that, and that seems to be quiet. Anyway, I had the thing apart, and I just swapped my 3 Plus and put it in my GoPro blackout case, and run it like I normally run my 3 Plus. So she's going through drift mics, and she's all hardwired in. No Cena. So anyway, it took me forever to say that because I'm a retard and I'm trying to listen to an app in the background because there's supposed to be some crazy traffic thing here that I'm not seeing. So not that I'm complaining about that, not seeing it, but anyway, I just want to tell you I'm running on the second Hero 3 Black. I will choose some back roads, maybe something very familiar. In fact, I'm sure it will be something very familiar, and we'll try to get into some of those areas where it acts up, and we'll see what happens. Well, hello there, YouTube. So I decided to take old Hulmaker's road here once again. Maybe we can find some shades to or enough shaded areas to see if the camera will flip out. But you know, limb hung on the power wire there. You know how it is, you know, when you expecting it to do something that'll never will. And then when you think everything's cool, that's when it'll turn around and bite you. But I'll have this thing in the back of my head where I don't feel like I can trust it. But I feel pretty confident because it seems to be a really rare thing to happen. If it does it to this one, I'm just gonna freak out because there's just no way. There's no way I'm doing something to these cameras to cause this. When I don't do anything different with these than I do the any of my previous GoPros. So, you know, why? Unless they've got some crazy oversensitive exposure controls, which shouldn't be an issue with it shouldn't cause it to overexpose and underexpose and do that switching back and forth like it was doing. You know, it seems like this area was, I don't know, just more well kept for some reason. That bird almost went straight into me. But man, oh man, the speed runs. We used to always just refer to them as speed runs. Just want to go on a speed run, and that was our bombing around being stupid on sport bikes. I don't think for many years I ever went through here this slow. But it seems to be way more populated now than what it was. And I'm not as carefree. I have a little wagon. How many of you guys had wagons that you played on like crazy? Oh, the wheels broke on her. Front wheels folded in. She's a broken unit on the side of the road. God dang, you come through here slow, you don't realize how hilly this thing is. Man, there's none of these things, no part of that would you ever want to run off of this road. It would be ugly. Oh man, I need to take you up Mount Runyon one of these days. In fact, a couple of co-workers live at the beginning stages of that. In fact, they're dang near neighbors. But anyway, that's a cool road to go up. I used to go up there a lot. There's another speed run road. It's somewhat similar to this, but it doesn't kind of go up and then go back down. It just goes up, way up. When it comes to an end, you loop your little self around and come back down from which you came. So I'm assuming there was a few things, shaded areas yesterday that I thought for sure would have kicked it off, and initially I just kind of skimmed through the video, and I even told Kelly, I said, "Oh, be a son of a gun, it's the memory card all along. It needed this super fast card, you know." And now upon a little closer looking, she was doing it almost right away. It's not going to do it through here for sure, and you're just going to get glared in the face. It's glaring to me, and it kind of washes the GoPro out. Wish there was a way you could run in super view with the with some kind of a lens hood. Man, even the little polarizer thing I got from Polar Pro Lens, just a slight little lip on the edge. I had to relieve the corners because it vignette in the corners. It's like I was looking through a pipe. It was fine until you kicked it in super view. But I prefer that super view look, even though distant things disappear. And hills kind of disappear, but I guess it kind of did that in normal view too, so that's no big thing. It's just a wide angle lens. The super view is actually kind of a trick. What if it's the super view that's doing it with the Hero 4s? I didn't think about that. I've never shot it not in super view. But if that's a super view problem, that's not acceptable to me. I'm not going to shoot it in anything but super view. So this is the end of Hulmakers, or Holcomb Road. Hulmakers, I think is what they refer to that area or something. I may be wrong. I may be misquoting that all along. I always call it Hulmakers. But anyway, I've drug you on there long enough. But that is a cool little road through there. There's a sheriff backed into, I could see him from the freeway. He was patrolling traffic on this road if I go straight. I'm thinking, ooh, that's a sneaky little spot. I think I'll probably go through there probably too fast. That would have got me. I think it's some crazy low speed through there, like 30, well there it is, 35. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go. If I decide to take some more back roads, I'll swing back on. Hello there, YouTube. I decided to try one more test. Go down by the little creek. It's Salmon Creek is what the name of that thing is. That I always stop at. Talk about whether the water's silty or not. But there's some shaded areas in here to see if we can get this thing to act up at all. Oh, look at all the horses out there. You can see that far back. The crazy roof that guy put on over his mobile home there. I've seen people do that. I wonder what... Is it because the mobile home's leaking? Why the... Although that one looked like it's in total disrepair, he did have quite a roof on it. Don't know. It's like an old Camaro or Firebird or something up here ahead of me. 80s style. Oh, shit, it's a Pontiac Fiero. How about that? There's still some of them things kicking around, huh? How about that? Had a friend in Texas that got a motor from, geez, this was in early 90s, somewhere in there. It was whoever was building motors for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Anyway, got some fancy built V8. I think it was for Bush Series or something. I actually put that thing in a street legal car and a Pontiac Fiero, and he asked me to go for a ride with him a couple of times, and I wouldn't do it. I thought, yeah. He goes, "Are you chicken?" And I said, "Hell yeah." The first thing you're gonna do is go buck Wiley, and I don't see any fun in that at all. Maybe when I was 12 and I didn't realize you could kill me. But that little tiny car with that big old motor in there, the hell with that. There was a bunch of crap right in the middle right there. It's really bad at certain times. Got us almost a 3/4 moon there. Here's some shaded stuff that hopefully if the camera's going to do it, it'll do it in here. Yeah, this is shaded enough. Get some varying contrasting light going on here. Get it nice and dark, medium. See if I can force it to do something weird. I mean, it should just be like my 3 Plus and all the GoPros before it. It just works. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, you can see down into the rocks down in the water now. She's starting to clear up quite nicely. A nice little waterfall coming through that little side creek is gone though. She's just a trickle. God, do you remember in the wintertime all that was all gray and it was all knocked over from a flood where the water just came straight through? Spider parked in the middle of the road. Now will be the time somebody will come by. There's 2 little rapids. It's too far away for you to see it out there from here. I don't know what this goes through, but it has this rusty look to it. Either certain kind of roots or a few dead cars up the road or something, who knows. Man, is it quiet out here. The noisiest thing out here is this damn spider. It would be total silence without her running. Goddamn cottonwoods. Things will give you hay fever attacks like crazy. I see it dropped to 84 now. Jeez. It was 86 there a while ago. It's a little on the warm side. Sudden change. It's supposed to be like 82 here, tomorrow. But Vancouver is supposed to be 86. And for whatever reason, whatever they tell you the high is going to be, and if it's towards the hot side, it's always hotter than what they predict. Very strange. Then when you want a warm day, like, you know, when you're coming out of winter, and they go, oh, you know, it could be in the high 60s or low 70s. Barely gets over the lower 60s, you know. But when it's hot, like uncomfortable, I mean, really, 80s, yes. Mid-80s is not uncomfortable, but when you're used to the cold weather that we have here, that's a good shock. Salmon Creek Road. Down Salmon Creek Road is where it turns to dirt. And taking the DR out there a couple of times. This is where I took you out on Mother's Day this year. And that's when I first discovered I first discovered it. I was actually doing it earlier, but I just didn't watch that video. First discovered that the 4 black was doing the same as the silver. I was very disappointing. The Serengeti. I'm telling you, at certain times the light hits that, and it looks like you're looking across some African wilderness somewhere. So I drove through here yet? Oh yeah. No, not like that today. I was gonna say I drove through here yesterday and the wind was, it was a west wind, so it was blowing east and couldn't smell nothing. Like right towards the end I got a little bit of a hint of it, but it's nothing like it is when it's cool and damp. Oh man, it is a concentrated smell. Oh man. You know, I wonder how many of you watch these videos and go, if that son of a bitch ends a video coming off of that road and heading down that highway, I'm never going to watch another one. I don't know how I end up ending so many videos right here. I'm sure you're at this point, you're watching and going, well, the video's going to end. He's going to go up the road here and say goodbye. But I did take you on a little, well, it wasn't exactly new, but it was something different today, so give me just a little bit of a break. Oh, that could be a hokey. What is the speed limit through here? 60? Ah, it's just a pickup truck. So anyway, as customary, at this point, I'm going to say goodbye. So thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, and hit that like button if the thought occurs to you, but or dislike, whatever. Anyway, we'll chit chat with you later. We'll have to come up with something all new tomorrow. Hopefully this camera's working. So we'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day now. Take care. Bye-bye.